All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Got so much stuff. Let's see what we're going to start with today. Not the wisdom of the oracle. I'm not feeling called to that today. Let's do, I'm going to save this for later. Let's do the empath detox. Empath detox. I was feeling good this morning. I turned on early 2000s girl pop music. That's like I have a lot of different genres that I love. I really love jazz, but every once in a while, I love my early 2000s, late 90s girl pop music. So if you know, you know. So I was bouncing along this morning listening to that. I was dropping my son off to school. He just puts his headphones on. But that really gets you in a good mood. We don't make music like that anymore. They don't make it like that anymore. I started with like Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, ended up with Jessica Simpson, girls, what do you call it? Spice Girls. Love it. All right. Anyways, so it made me start thinking that I didn't finish because I'm in this high vibration state. I get so many downloads, and that's why you're there. Good morning. Hello, Melissa. Good morning. I have some more readings to finish today, personal readings. Also, don't let me get to February and people are like, Chelsea, I need a reading, because I've only said it a million times. I'm taking a break after January with personal readings. You can pre-purchase readings. It's the only thing. That's why I'm offering the gift card. So if you get a gift card, which is like literally 30% discounted on a reading, you can buy 3 readings in bulk. And like say April comes, Aries season, everybody wants a birthday reading. You already have the reading purchase. And you can just be like, hey, Chelsea, I have a gift card. Can I cash in one of the readings? I've been telling you all that. And it happens every single time. It happens every single time. I go on a break and then somebody's like, I need a reading. And I'm telling y'all. All right. So that is available. The link will be in this bio, and it's also in the community page, the gift card link, and then also just how to purchase a reading. It's there. But I did a video on spellwork on the Patreon community earlier in the week. And as soon as I was finished with that video, I was like, oh my God, there was so much more that I had to say. One, I'm going to come back and do a separate video on teaching people how to make a sigil. Okay. And a sigil is a symbol that you create and that you charge this image, for whatever thing that you're trying to manifest, or even people make sigils for protection and so forth. So I'm going to teach you how to do that as a form of protection and manifestation. And also I'm going to teach you the base of my spiritual bath, because I believe that when you make a spiritual bath, that you put in there what you're called to put in there and what you feel. So I'll show you my base and then show you how you can continue to make it for whatever else. And this is going to be one for protection and cleansing. Maybe as we go on later on, once I get the cleansing and protection part out the way, I'll do like money ones, money baths. I love a good money bath, love bath. I always feel like the intention for love is self-love, because when you do a self-love bath, then love comes to you. That's all I've always felt and always seen. Like when I take care of, prioritize love for myself, love comes to me from other people, romantic and friendships. So I think that's very important to create that. And then we're going to talk about doing a self-love altar, because I also think that's important, which should be separate from your ancestor altar, but also having a self-love altar. All right. So there's a little things that's coming up on the Patreon community. All right. So let's take a look here. This is for today for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for today, January, I was going to say February, January 9th, 2026. Still getting used to that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So you have, today is clearing. And this is why we're talking about spiritual baths and cleansing and stuff of that nature now. You have clearing. Oh, speaking of clearing, and I made my own sage clearing wash. So I'm going to teach that as well when I teach you how to do the bath, how you reserve some to make your clearing spray, because not everybody can do smokes and smudges and things of that nature. Everybody in my home, including the dogs, complain when I use smoke to cleanse my house. So I made a spray, and I have different sprays for different reasons to clear. This one is for readings. I spray before I do readings and after. And that works just as well as smudging. Okay. So you got clearing and cleansing your space. Let's take a look here. Show us clearly the energy here today for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries. Show us. Hello from Oklahoma. Hello, Christy. Show us the energy here for Aries today. We have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, well, look at that. We have the Devil. Not surprised. Underneath the Devil was the Four of Swords. Underneath that was the Queen of Swords. Let's pull one more. We have the Six of Wands and we have the Two of Cups. Immediately, so something that I was thinking here this morning is that something that I noticed is that when I cleanse my energy, especially when you have energy vampires and people around you, whether this could be clients, whether this could be family, whether this could be friends, once you give yourself a good cleansing and cleaning, you see that energy tends to ramp up again, or people come back towards you. It's almost like, and I'm telling you, it's not almost like, it is like energy is real, right? Energy is real. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Energy is real. There are people who sometimes have spirits on them who could be good people. But they don't even realize they have spirits on them. Like when we talk about demonic possession and we talk about entities, we think about the movies. We think about Hollywood when we see people with like, I'm coming to get you. You understand? But sometimes it literally could be, I mean, even me, myself, I've had entities on me before when I was in that world of working on bourbon and all that other stuff. Like when people have that on them, a lot of times they don't know. Now, there are some people who do know and they are okay with that. But there are sometimes a lot of people do not know that they're being used by evil forces, entities, spirits. Like they don't know it. Like maybe they think it's a personality trait. I think a lot of people who are spiritual and aware, they know when there's a shift in their energy and it's not them. I've gotten very good at that. I know when spell work is being thrown at me, I know when things are happening. But there are some people that we deal with on a day-to-day basis in your work, in your office, in your jobs, in your community, in your friendship groups, where they are not aware that they have something on them. And your energy is aware of it. You start to feel weird around them. You start to see in friendship situations, a lot of times it starts as jealousy. It starts as just this type of envious type of energy. And we think that's just, a friendship thing. But a lot of times that's a spirit, that is an entity on somebody in some way. And now it's attacking you. It's attacking your friendship. It's attacking your relationship. You see it a lot of times in vampiric situations, energy vampires, where people constantly wanting to use your energy and you are like giving because you're a nice person, but then you start feeling drained, like you start feeling tired, right? That's that type of situation. The Page of Pentacles here is talking about forming some sort of contract. This also can be the beginning stages of, because think of pentacles as energy. It could be financial, but it also could be your energy expense. Like we all have like an energy expense. We use up our energy, we deplete it, or we add back in and it builds up just like money, right? So think about this with the clearing in the Page of Pentacles as you starting a new practice or a new energy bank for yourself by cleansing and clearing your energy on a regular basis. I'm picking Sunday, I'm picking Saturday, whatever your rituals are. Like our parents used to get up in the morning, especially Black mamas, on Saturday morning and clean the house and turn the music on, Anita Baker and all of that. That's a ritual. You understand? Like people don't understand that's a ritual. Like it passed down to generations. And so, Saturday morning is for cleansing and clearing, right? And putting good vibes, music in the home, good breakfast. That's a ritual. So think of it in that way, right? And so you're starting something small that is going to turn into something that is going to, because once you do something repeatedly, it strengthens. That's how it gets passed down to generations. So you're starting that in your own home. You're starting that in your own spiritual routine. You do this, especially in the beginning stages when you start doing this. It's so important for repetition for anything, because you could have something on you, cleanse yourself, clear yourself, and like think to yourself, okay, I'm good now, right? I don't have to worry about it anymore. But then guess what? The devil or somebody who has that spirit senses that, okay, they're good now. They sense it just as much as you do. Let me come back in, right? And take. Now, again, the devil is not, in this sense, in the tarot, is not something to be afraid of. The devil, anytime the devil comes out, it is a reminder that there could be some sort of unhealthy imbalance at play. Addictions, codependency, unhealthy attachments. And when we say unhealthy, it just means that it's imbalance. Okay. Somebody is taking too much of you. You're giving too much and not being replenished, because literally underneath is the Four of Swords. This is about rest. This is about slowing down so you can meditate, so you can get the downloads. You see the swords are coming down to the person. That's thoughts, that's communication, that's clarity. So you can get the downloads of what you need to do, or how and who you need to protect yourself from. Okay. Queen of Swords sets boundaries through her words, through her spoken words. I need to say this. I need to tell you this. I need to cut this out. All right. Four of Swords energy, Queen of Swords energy. She comes off as the bitch. I've heard other tarot readers, I don't know why, call her a bitch in the tarot. Not a bitch. She's just very clear, very direct, very, this is what I said, this is what I mean energy. But a lot of times this comes after, sometimes we don't always have to put ourselves in those situations when we're drained and depleted. Sometimes this comes after we have gotten our own energy back, right? Our own, have built back ourselves up. So in a situation, something that's coming to me right now is I don't know if there's a situation where you have to say something, you have to tell somebody, but you need to do it on your own time. Okay. And I'm saying this around relationships because the Two of Cups came out, Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. This looks like it could be a situation where something could be restored, or Six of Wands, when I'm seeing it moving away from the Two of Cups, this is someone going about their business, getting their energy back. Their confidence level is rising up. Now the relationship is upright, Two of Cups, so it could still be in harmony, but I'm seeing someone here needing to do something for themselves to elevate their energy. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is success, it's victory, it's public recognition. So just make sure that you're protecting yourself and someone is not using you, protecting yourself, and someone is not, there's not an envious energy of spirit, because that could be the devil sometimes as well. Or there's not even toxic attachments that are taking up your space and your energy. So going back to clearing, which is the overall energy of here, somebody needs a practice clearing, Page of Pentacles here, of clearing and cleansing their space so they can have the discernment to know who, what, when, or where can be around them, or what are some unhealthy attachments or toxic entities that are around you. Something that I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck too as well is the journal. I started that. I did journaling when my mom passed. I think that was a great form of therapy. And then I stopped. It's so hard for me to write. I don't know if it's because I'm heavy-handed, but my hand starts cramping, all of this. So in 2026, something that I started doing before bed was using my laptop. I don't know why I never thought this, but sitting in bed with my laptop and just journaling. What's her face from Sex and the City? Literally. And you just write, set a timer for 15 minutes. Don't correct anything. Just don't delete anything. Just write everything that comes out so you can get it out. A lot of times, sometimes when we have spirits attached to us, or we have other people who are draining our energy, what will tend to happen, you will just sit and you will just, all of those things that you want to say or think about or just run in your head. And it kind of creates this kind of psychosis type of thing. So what you want to do is get that energy out every night. If you want to write it down If you want to type it out, if you want to speak it out, if you could start a voice note on your phone and speak out whatever you need to say, but it needs to come out of your head. Okay, that's another way that you know that there might be some sort of entanglement around you. Okay, when you start obsessing about a situation, the devil is obsession as well. You start obsessing about a situation inside of your head and you haven't spoken about it. Queen of Swords energy. All right. All right, so that is what I have for you this morning. I'm about to go work out and then come back and finish up some readings. If anybody is interested in personal readings, again, January is probably going to be the only time that I sell them. I usually do come back and open them up for April, but I'm not sure because we have a lot of things going on in April this year. We got new babies coming into my family. I always have my crawfish boil. I don't want to put too much on me. So yeah, and a little bit of traveling. So if you are interested and want a gift card, please email me. Sincerely, Renisha. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Aries. It's been a long while since I've caught a live. Yes, I haven't seen you in the live comment section in a while. Hello, everyone. Hey, Chelsea, Brianna, Melissa. Hello. Trying to see who else I recognize. Hello, everyone. All right. So I will be back later with the next 48, the next 48 of 2026. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.